Capcom has been super quiet regarding news about the Resident Evil 4 Remake, Village DLC, and even RE-verse. Me and the other Resident Evil dudes have been scouring the internet to look for any signs of good news regarding the secret leaks on the new games and content, and I believe we have found something good, fellas. Now, with info containing the RE Village DLC, trusted leaker Dust Golem talked a lot about cut content with RE Village, the most recent being Maru's area trimmed a lot because of budget and opted to work on Castle Dimitrescu and Heisenberg's factory more. There were actual enemies in the swamp, mermaid-like in appearance, that could swim to you if they spotted you. You'd have to try to get on land as they hit you with stun attacks. Even witch-like enemies, sorta like Lady D's daughters. If a DLC is in the works, I'd love to see these new enemies reworked into the concept of Village's layout and gameplay. Capcom did reveal before releasing Village that they haven't had any intention of supporting it with content after launch, so any DLC will have to be made from scratch. Newly written, program stuffed, which is exactly why it seems to be taking so long. But also it leads to the question, what is Village's DLC gonna be about? Will it be a prequel exploring the lives of the family before Ethan came and sent them all to the gulag? Or maybe an after event involving Chris and his Bravo team? Will it feature a character who we haven't seen in years? Or does Ethan come back to life in a cool new story? Despite all the rumors and concerns, there have been zero trailers or leaks that could possibly tell us what the story would even be about. Ada Wong was cut from the game, so maybe it could be something to do with her, but we can't just push every cut concept into one thing, say it's a DLC. I for one would love to explore the family more. I felt like Village didn't really deep dive into certain members, and it'd be cool to actually explore the characters. We just have to see, considering the game's 1-year anniversary comes up in May, and Summer Game Fest premieres in June. Hopefully we get something. Now on to the Re4 Remake, a game which we know is being remade currently. Capcom does in fact want a spookier feel to the game, and one leak controversially says the iconic Village set piece will in fact take place at night, with Ada Wong's character playing a bigger role, kinda like in the RE2 Remake. The RE4 Remake will have its own story elements and features, and probably will get rid of the more immature humor that hasn't aged well by today's standards. I personally don't like the fact that most of the game taking place at night. I did love the daytime slowly passing by and the dark underbelly of the village being shown through the passage of time. It's kind of really metaphorical. But if they want to go for a spookier feel, I understand completely. The game will not be an exact remake, which is expected now that we see the remakes are all different in their own right, but they will follow the same inner narrative. And since side characters are getting bigger roles, does this mean potentially maybe Luis can live? I do hate how Capcom doesn't have faith in side characters and kill them off any chance they get, and would love for a twist that Luis ends up living. I do hope they start keeping some of the characters around. Also, M2, the developers of the remake, had to undergo a reboot, as Capcom wasn't pleased with the current state of the remake as it was too close to the original, rather than giving it a massive overhaul like the previous remakes too. Perhaps Resident Evil 3 and its mixed reception scared the developers? Now it's time for the meat and potatoes of RE-verse. It's just Resident Evil multiplayer madness with death matches and puts all the characters from the entire franchise against each other. The game was supposed to release alongside Village, but was pushed back due to a crap ton of bugs. It was confirmed to be released in 2022, but no news came out after. I personally do not believe Capcom has faith in this game, and I don't think they intend on fully releasing it until after another main entry. It sucks that RE-verse is getting the side chick treatment, but honestly it just looks like a little arcade shooter you just turn your brain off and play for an hour. When do you guys think RE-verse is actually dropping? Will it drop this year, or is it just phantomware? I personally never played RE-verse, but the gameplay does look fun. Looks a lot different from most of the Resident Evil entries we got beforehand, and I feel like Capcom should just at least give this game a chance. That's all the news I have for today, fellas. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe out there, subscribe and join the loser gang, and become a member today to witness all the live streams of all the crazy Resident Evil challenges and news I'll be doing firsthand. Peace.